I'm gonna make this basic tank top a not so basic tank top inspired by Pinterest. To get the perfect fit, I am using a pattern that I made and I'm doubling it up to make the full front bodice, since the shape is going to be asymmetrical. Then I just draped the paper over myself and drew out my design. I cleaned up my lines and cut it out. I decided not to add a seam allowance to account for the gap that I wanted the safety pins to create. To maximize on fabric, I seam ripped the hem of the tank top, then deconstructed it to cut out my pattern pieces. I attached the fronts and the back together before moving on to the center front seams. You can totally leave the edges raw, but since I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I wanted a finished look. I serged the raw edges and marked off 1/2 inch before sewing a top stitch using my twin needle. And I also sewed up the hem. I closed up the front with the safety pins and did a quick fit test. The only thing left to do is finish up the arm and neck hole bindings. I have an in-depth tutorial on how I sew a reverse binding on my YouTube channel, and now the top is done. Let's try it on. Okay, can we just have a minute? Because